I just could not be bothered to do my hair today, so hope you don't mind. Anyway, I wanted to talk about some of my favorite product discoveries this month. I feel kind of weird because, I had a July favorites, and I feel like, do you only have like July favorites and then you just throw everything away and then move on to August? That's not how I work. So I'm just going to highlight some of the products that I've been using. Some I discovered a few weeks ago, some I've been using forever, but they're still like my favorite things. So let's get started. How about with the lip color I'm wearing? Now this I just bought last week and I'm in love with it. It's from MAC. It's called So Chaud, which means so hot in French. I really like red lipstick, but I like red lipstick that almost tends to go orange. And this is just such a beautiful tone. It's very matte. It's lovely. And then lo and behold, I went to the drugstore yesterday. I found pretty much an exact duplicate for the MAC. It's called Purdy Persimmon, and it's from Wet n Wild, and it was $1.99. I'm gonna put it right over the MAC one. It's like it's the same freaking thing. And then while I was at it, I fell in love with this color from Wet n Wild. This one is called Dollhouse Pink. Okay. Well, wouldn't you know, my Kevyn Aucoin that I bought last month, I think these are $25. Yeah. Pretty much the same thing. So I guess I'm kind of getting into more drugstore stuff now because it really is just so much more budget friendly. So anyway, those are, and that Kevyn Aucoin color, in case you want to spend the $25, is called Tenacious. It's gorgeous. They're both beautiful, but you can have both. I bought both. Duh. I know I usually use my fingers for tinted moisturizer. I also use foundation too sometimes on myself. And I've normally used sponges, but I got this new brush. It's a foundation brush. It's from Bdellium. It's the 957 brush. I'm really liking it. I used it yesterday, buffed that foundation all over, and it was really easy. And I like that it didn't really waste the product. I feel like with sponges it tends to absorb product, which is nice if you want a super sheer application. But I found this really, really easy. So you'll probably see me in some upcoming tutorials using this now that I've fallen in love with it. This stuff, I don't even know the name. I know it's called Blow, which sounds kind of gnarly. Beach Blow, it's a texturizing spray. This is the only beach spray I use in my hair, and I've tried them all, and this is my favorite. Now, this I actually use in my dry hair. I know a lot of people like to spray stuff on in wet hair. I prefer to let my hair air dry naturally and then to spray a little bit of this in my fingers and just work it through my hair and mist my hair a bit. It helps hold a curl better, especially if you're going, I'm gonna wipe this lipstick off my hand. It helps hold a curl better, especially if you're gonna be doing like the beachy wave type of look. This stuff's great. It smells amazing. The fragrance is pretty strong. It definitely smells good. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, I don't know, it might be too much for you. I just love it. I just think it's thebomb.com. Oof. Well, we'll do that one last because I don't want to show that one yet. The suspense. Okay, so you guys know I did a Drugstore Delight video where I did my makeup using only drugstore products, and I had to find a concealer, and that was like the scariest part of the whole thing for me, was to try to replace my Laura Mercier concealer. And I'm not going to say that I've replaced my Laura Mercier because that's not happening. However, I was really, really impressed with the L'Oreal True Match Roll-Up Concealer Crayon. It's incredibly easy to use, and I just was pretty blown away with its performance. I just think it's awesome. So L'Oreal True Match concealer stick, you are in my purse and you are there to help me through when I've got my little blemishes that like to pop up sometimes during the day. Next up, oh, all right, this is another drugstore product. I got this at CVS. This is a company called Shea Moisture. It's been around since 1912. I think the people who run it now are ancestors of the woman who started it. It's a very natural company. They incorporate only natural products. So this one is obviously based on shea butter, which is super moisturizing. It's got chamomile and argan oil. All of the ingredients are all natural. I love that because you are putting it all over your entire body. That's at least what I do when it comes to body lotion. And when you think about it, you know, your body is absorbing everything you put onto it. So it's really important, I think, to have at least a body moisturizer that's more natural. Now, the smell is incredible. I've tried other all-natural body moisturizers before and the performance wasn't that great. I've used coconut oil, just plain, and it's a little too oily for me. So to find an all-natural lotion that's already in a bottle, in a pump, that performs really well and smells amazing is a big find for me. So this is the Raw Shea Chamomile and Argan Oil Baby Healing Lotion. I'm just a big baby, I guess. And the smell is, I'm gonna say it's like very warm and cozy smelling. More of like a vanilla or like kind of like cookies baking. And it's all natural fragrance. There's no perfume in it. So, oh, I just think that smells so good. Last but not least is the Arcana Desert Mist. Now, I featured this in my, what video was that? Easy Breezy Summer, I think. I've been really embracing more of like a glowy look to my skin. As I've gotten a little bit older, I've noticed that the more powdered and the less moisturized my skin looks, the more the little fine lines are showing up, and it's just, the makeup looks too heavy on me and I don't like that look. So this is actually an antioxidant serum that is meant to go on underneath your makeup, which I do, and it gives me a nice glow. But I find that if I've overdone my makeup just a bit, or I'm feeling too powdery and I want to bring that glow back into the skin, I'll just take a squirt of this and rub it in my hands and pat and press it into my skin, just to help me get more of that glowy, youthful look. Does it look, can you tell? Yeah, totally. So now I'm using it twice as fast because I'm using it before and after my makeup application. Oh well, guess I'll just have really anti-oxidized skin. It's just gonna be reflecting free radicals from it, and I'll never age. Yeah, right. I'm gonna age right in front of you guys, right on camera, for the next few years, or however long I can find topics to talk about and do tutorials on. All right, so those are some of my favorite products, not just for the month of August, but for all time. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you've used any of these products, or if you try them, let me know how it goes for you. Bye. I look like a crazy person.